Hello and welcome to She's a Keeper with myself, Charlene Smith,
Philippa Monique
and Helen Lucas.
And today we are here to discuss the excitement of the Premier League fixtures that took place over the game, where Arsenal managed to get a 3-0 win at the Emirates Stadium, and all attention was to the big game at Anfield, where Man City did actually leave with all 3 points. Ladies, Let's first of all start off with the Arsenal game, where Arsenal did manage to keep a clean sheet and get all 3 points at Sunderland. What did you guys make of that game?
Do you want to go first?
I thought it was a very composed afternoon.
Yeah.
We were in control the whole game. Zubimendi, fantastic, perfect. He just picked his spot. He couldn't have picked it any more perfectly. And got us away to a 1-0 start, which set the mood really for the rest of the afternoon.
100%, and that goal definitely came at a good time as well. It was right before half time.
Yeah.
I remember looking at the time thinking, we need to get a goal before half time.
I thought during that first half I thought it was going to be tough, because I remember what happened in the away fixture with that Bobby goal and the dying moments, and they're a very good team. They set up well, and when we was 0-0 for majority of the first half, I was thinking we have to get something over the line here, because we cannot afford to drop any more points. And it's games like this where you think, these are the games we're going to come with a draw or possibly not score. But when Martin Zubimendi found that open, I was thinking, right, this is it. Hold on to this lead, at least get one more. But to my surprise, it looked like we could have finished the game 4-0. So the second half was a lot better.
We should have had a penalty as well. Again, inconsistent refereeing decisions.
What penalty?
Was it on Martinelli?
No,
I'm thinking of the other game.
I'm sure it was in the first half.
Look at my memory. It's only the other day.
Do you know, there's so many games that are coming so thick and fast that you just can't even keep up. The Martinelli one was actually the previous game.
Yeah, no, it was in the first half. I think it was in the first half anyway.
Was there a VAR check? No.
But yeah, they didn't.
Oh, was it to do with Gabriel Jesus?
Was it the Jesus? I think it was on Jesus. I can't remember.
Yeah, because they done the VAR check.
Yeah, and they said it wasn't. And that was a sending off. And even yesterday in the game,
City and Liverpool.
It got straight red. So, and I'm sure it was a similar sort of incident, and it's just, anyway, I don't really care, but it's again highlights another
exactly.
And this is a really good point I want to make, is we have to applaud Mikel and the whole team, all the boys. They are really just keeping their heads down. Biting a lip,
staying out of trouble,
giving the referee very little opportunity to completely control our destiny. We're taking full control ourselves, and long may it continue.
Yeah, literally.
Absolutely, because I mean, when we looked at previous seasons where we was getting silly cards that were costing us, you know, discipline is crucial, and I think
they've looked at the fine margins in every season, where everyone wants to use different buzzwords and phrases as to why we did not win titles, and you know, for whatever reason. But also key reasons were the amount of inconsistent decisions that went against us. Not just bookings. I mean, we can't forget the lines they forgot to draw in that Newcastle game
as well.
Like there's lots, and they're ridiculous. I mean, I don't know if anyone's seen today. Slot has been going mental about the decisions.
There was a few decisions that didn't go Liverpool's, and I think that's a bit awkward. Like,
no, and he's right. But my point is, where was this energy when they were happening to us every game?
Exactly.
Every game and every like it was a lot. So, not saying good, I'm not saying that, because he's valid, and I'm so happy to see another manager call this out. I'm going to see if he gets fined though, like Mikel did.
Exactly.
Because when Mikel spoke out about it, he got fines. So I just want to see how consistent they are in every part of these rules that they implement in the game.
As we saw as well, just taking it back to the Sunderland performance, I mean, they were so good defensively. And it was like, you can see they've earned the spot to be, the right to be where they are in the table. Did you guys have any moment in the game where it's like, how are we going to break them down? Or was you still quite
literally the whole first half.
No,
like they set up so well against us. I didn't know how we were going to do it.
I was quite calm. Like,
really?
You know me, normally I'm a bit nervous. I delay, if so guys, if you're seeing I'm posting a lot during a game, I'm very I'm chilled. Because when I'm on edge, I don't post nothing. I'm not on my phone. I won't post. But I was quite chilled. Yeah, I did, and that's with respect to Sunderland. I didn't, not because I thought we were going to batter them or nothing like that, but I just, my confidence in our team right now. We're getting a lot of players back from injury. We're handpicking who we want to have what minutes as well. I like that we've got Kai back. I love where Kai's playing. I love his link up in that kind of tennis kind of role that he's playing.
Helping Gyökeres.
Which is what we needed.
He's more progressive on the ball. He looks for that direct pass, and I'm not going to dig out Martin, but he will reflect in this time where he's not playing, and Bukayo, both of them. They need to play for the team and faster than fast balls forward. And but then this is also, again, and it's not to do with the players, this is also to do with the opponents. The way they've sussed out our game and the amount of space they give us. So we're having to look at different ways to break teams down and stuff like that. So it's, you know, it's not about the players, it's purely about the game plan.
Literally.
And we have so many weapons in our team that we can play and flip so many different styles, techniques of winning games, and that's what we're going to see in this last phase, like the next 2 phases of the season. That's what I think, and I'm excited. And that's likewise. What I knew would come into play today. I was surprised with Jesus initially, because for me, starting, not down to him or anything like that, more to do with the physicality side of having smaller players, you know, like with Trossard, because they're big, Sunderland, and it was more that. But then I was like, okay. But then we addressed that really quickly, because once, after like the first 20 minutes, you were seeing Trossard, I don't know if any of you lot noticed, coming in more, like the formation changed as we were playing them, because we were having nothing,
literally nothing.
And so he changed it, and I was interested. How long is it going to take before Gyök comes on? How long? You know, like, and you know, like I'm playing mind games with watching what Mikel's gonna do, and I love it. It's good, and that's how I feel right now. Not in all games, but that's how I felt yesterday. Well, the other day,
Saturday. Pips as well. Like Helen said, you know, she was watching to see when Mikel Arteta would, you know, make changes. What I'm noticing now is that Arteta's actually making subs quite early on. Before he used to drag it out to like the 80th minute. It was like the 58th minute, I believe, that Gyökeres came on. What is your take on these earlier substitutions?
I mean, if it's working, then I can't complain. I mean, you normally do call for that. Sometimes us as fans watching the stadium or at home are like, at half time, make changes.
We were calling for it for half time.
Normally at half time, but most managers are not going to do that, because, you know, like they say, it's a game of 2 halves. I hear that, but then you need to let the game continue. Let the players have their minutes as well. So they don't normally make substitutions early. But for him to do it, he's seeing that there's something, like Helen was saying, that could work. With Havertz, with Gyökeres. So I'm happy he made the decision, because it changed the game.
And can I give a big mention to Gabby Martinelli? He is on fire right now.
100%.
That 1v1.
I love watching.
That's him.
Yeah, he's so good, isn't it?
So fast.
Do you know what?
He needs to be through that middle more.
I know what?
100%.
It is literally a cheat code having Martinelli come on towards the end of the game against players that have been playing the full night. They're tired. And he comes on and he's just running down the field.
Our weapons that I'm talking about.
Man. He's running like Usain Bolt.
And we don't need Gyökeres starting every game either. And that's what I'm seeing. Like, as in, you know what? Let him have a rest. He's played. He's getting battered over 90 minutes. He can be the luxury player sometimes you bring on. And that's what I like. And Mikel, I feel like we're on the same page. He knows better than us. He's in training every day. He knows better than any of us what our players are really capable of.
Because even like you're saying, initially when I saw that starting 11, I was thinking, I'm really surprised that Gyökeres ain't starting. But I think the way he changed it up and him coming on the pitch definitely had an impact, because we saw it in previous games as well when he got subbed on for Jesus. I believe he managed to get 2 goals. I can't remember what fixture it was. And it's the same thing again.
And vice versa, though, when Jesus comes off the bench, he's scoring. So it's
it's good. Just keep
good competition.
The competition is always healthy. I've always said it. It's one of my biggest business mantras. You know, like people are so scared and they want to gatekeep. Competition. If there's another whatever business opening on your road.
Like
That's
a cake
good.
shop.
It's going to bring more footfall to the, so competition is key in
Give you
everything.
something more to work for.
Yeah, and in a team, and going back to the thing, he never brought subs on early before. I don't believe we ever had the players that.
That's true as well. Yeah.
Like that. So there's reasons why, but not everyone understands football.
Like if you can look at the game, see that something needs to be added here. He can actually look at his bench like, oh, do you know what? You're going to come on.
Yeah.
Whereas before, you're looking at the bench thinking, maybe he's a bit too young. He's only played on 21 games.
There was kids on the bench, in most seasons. This is the first season we've genuinely got a squad, like a bench.
Literally.
And even now, we've still got kids on the bench.
Yeah.
But it was literally only kids that, for parts of many seasons. We only really had a starting 11, and and you get a few injuries, and
we're in trouble.
So it's a good place, and we've had more injuries, I feel, this season than ever before.
Do you think this season? I thought last season we were hit bad.
I think both, to be honest.
Because it was like we had the whole starting 11 out last season.
I feel like we felt it more last season because once they were out,
that's it.
I think I feel like key players anyway. Have been out more this season. Yeah. Like, as in so many of them. Saka, Odegaard,
Gabriel at some point.
Gabriel, Gabriel, the other Gabriel, all the Gabriels. Saliba's been out. Timber's been out. Calafiori's been out.
Do you know what? You actually reminded me.
It's been a lot. It has been a lot. But because our game pile fixture is a lot. It's been incredibly congested. And when everyone's moaning we've dropped points, I don't think people have sat back to actually analyse and deep. We had the toughest start to a campaign I ever remember.
Who did we start with? Man United, Liverpool.
We had everyone back to back, literally Spurs,
Tottenham,
everyone. And it was a lot. And you've got Champions League, and everyone has this, I'm not saying, but we by far, in my opinion, had the hardest start, which is only going to benefit us, hopefully, at some point towards the end. We'll see, but I'm hoping so. But we got through the toughest period, and the style might have been compromised due to so many injuries and due to many factors, but we were still churning out results. It might not have been tiki-taka football that everyone wants to see, but the results, slowly, we were grinding through the tough spells.
100%. And we're still top of the table, 6 points clear. We did have an opportunity to be 9 points clear. Especially when Liverpool managed to get that first goal. It was okay.
And what a goal. It was deja vu.
That's trademark at this point because similar range of distance. I feel like this one might have been slightly better.
I think this one was better than the one against us, but it was like deja vu for me watching.
Literally, I saw your status as well.
When he stood there in that position, I was like, there's no chance he's going to do it again. Like, I was thinking he could. I was like, there's no chance you're going to hit it from there again and score from this direct free kick. And I was like, wow, I'm actually impressed. Because even when he did it against us, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, well done.
Have Liverpool got loads and loads of injuries?
I'm not sure,
What's the reason they're dipping and struggling?
I have no idea what's going on there.
Because I think that's the first time Man City have won at Anfield in about 5-6 years.
Really?
Yeah, it's been some time.
Not many people go to Anfield and get a win full stop.
Yeah, exactly.
And Man City, by their standards, from them, they're not at their best. They've gone there at their weakest point and beat them.
I don't think about injuries because I'll be real with you. Alisson gave away a very stupid penalty. I was very unimpressed. Last few minutes of the game, coming out at him like that.
That was mad.
Insane.
It was a very poor penalty to give away. And you just know Haaland's going to score. I mean, Haaland's missed against Liverpool before on the penalty spot, but you just know he's going to score.
You just don't want to be giving away a penalty
in the
against Man City full stop at any time. Let alone when they should have sensibly tried to see out a draw, not just offer them the win.
We need to stop Man City, Can I just say, this morning, and this is not the first time this has happened, by the way, I'm around children all the time due to my sons, but this morning I was doing the school run,
I saw.
and I'm in the playground because we got there a bit early, so you're waiting for the doors to open. And I hear these year 4 kids talking. There's like, we deserved that win last night. And they're all agreeing, proper. Was like, that last goal stood a should. They were all talking in depth about football. And they were all City fans. And I'm like, normally I hear City fans at football, at the Sun's football. But now I was in the playgrounds and I'm like, in London, we've got kids supporting City. Do you know why? Because they've been the most dominant team in England for the last so many years. So Liverpool, in England, it should be Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United. That should be the teams that kids are supporting. It should be us, Liverpool, Man United. Now City are taking over.
A Manchester City fan or a Chelsea fan would be like, but why Miss Pippa? Why?
Yeah, I know, but we need to stop them. We need to stop them. Arsenal and United need to get back to winning ways. Arsenal more importantly. More importantly. But this
I think
generation,
Arsenal and United are trying to do something about that because even
need
United have won 4 now back to back.
Yeah, they've actually won
that boy's going to get a haircut soon.
Yeah. But we need to stop them. It needs to stick to Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United. All this new kids supporting Man City, I don't like it.
Yeah, no.
In London, it don't feel right.
I find it interesting when I'm around children, like family kids and stuff. My godsons, they're I don't know, they're young, but one supports
City, Chelsea.
Right, so the older one out of the two, he's year 7, so what's that, 11?
Yeah.
He has supported in the last 4 years, maybe, Chelsea.
Oh, Lord.
Or maybe 5. No, but this is how a lot of these kids are. He has supported Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool.
Oh, right.
See how it's going
last season.
Yeah. Tottenham, because his dad's a Tottenham fan, right? Tottenham was the beginning and somewhere, but he refused. Like he struggles to support Tottenham, so he's gone to Chelsea. City.
Test them out.
He's trying to find an escape.
Liverpool. They were over in the summer. He was a Liverpool fan. I took him to the Emirates right on a tour. Bought him Arsenal kids. He loves Declan.
So is he Declan now?
Well, I was trying. I was really, really trying. So every time he keeps messaging me or and he'll be like, "Oh, you were unlucky. You should have won." Or like he's nearly there.
Yeah.
So Arsenal, come on, let's win some trophies.
I'm going to recruit some more
I
fans.
have all these London kids in North, East, South, or wherever they are in London supporting Man City. Bring the heritage back to London
it's
now.
just interesting. They follow who wins.
Yeah,
There's no tribal, like what you're saying. We were tribal growing up. You lived in North London. You supported Arsenal.
Or probably
Tottenham, you know, or blah blah blah. Yeah, from London, you're going to support a London club. You would hope, even though most of the people we know in London.
Well, United, because they were dominating then. But now that's City's turn now.
Yeah, literally.
But it's literally that. So the only reason why the kids we knew growing up were United was because
they were winning.
They were winning.
Now,
and
City's
they're
got
all
the streets now.
Yeah.
You say City ain't got no fans, trust me, it's because they ain't old enough to buy tickets yet, that's why. They've got fans.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's an interesting discussion.
I mean, this season it can all just turn around, and Arsenal might just start dominating because
we need to.
I'm still feeling really confident about this season.
I hope so.
3 trophies is what I'm saying.
We've got some tough fixtures coming up in the league.
I want 4. You
want all 4, yeah, I know.
But I want 4. But the 2 that I really want.
Premier League and Champions League.
Yeah, 100%.
We need it. We deserve it.
Yeah, after these performances last
I just think they're attainable. Like they are within. It's real talk. It's not me being delusional. Like I do think we have the ability. We have
100%
the squad to be able to fire on all fronts. But we'll see.
And we've got the mentality.
It's game by game. You know, I don't want them to be over. But I feel like they need to pump out their chest, believe in themselves because they're that good. They can.
And we're definitely seeing that. All right, ladies. Well, great to have this conversation. Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments as well, because as always, we love hearing from you. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe to this channel, because as you can see, us ladies have content coming thick and fast. I'm Charlene Smith.
I'm Philippa Monique.
And I'm Helen Lucas.
And we're signing out. Bye for now.